still the best one. Just no doubt. This morning I went back. It's Sunday, by the way. Happy Monday, everybody, if you're watching this on Monday. So this morning I was setting up. I got this routine on Sunday. I do my long run is on Sunday. So I do my long run. I get back. I take a shower, kind of get things set up for the day. And I was going back through going, hey, I should pull one of the other, because I kept all those other songs, those theme songs. And I thought about it, and the rock one's still the best one, no doubt. How's everybody doing? How's Dead Week, everybody? Mine was good. I got a lot done. I got a lot of stuff that needs to get done. Those of you who don't know, if you haven't been around, or maybe you're just not in the know, we bought a new drum line. And I tell our drumline members this year, you're lucky. This only happens once every, 10, 15 years. The drumline we were currently using was bought back in, I'm going to guess 2012-ish, something like that. 2011, 2010, I don't know the exact date, but it was back in there. So they were getting old. They were getting beat up. So it was time for a new drum set, a drum line. I mean, drum lines are expensive, but it's literally the heartbeat of the marching band. My mic's a little hot. So I bought a new one. So I've been spending the last, since they started coming in about 4 weeks ago, and just when I get a minute, I go in and I'm setting it up. I'm trying to get the new drum heads on, and some of the drum line members are helping with that. Got to get the new little mallet, all the little things you forget about. Little mallet holders got to be added, and you got to get the rims on. You got to get them tuned. You got to get them to fit the stands. And oh my gosh, the old stands don't work on some of them. I got to buy new stands. It was last week. It was that the harnesses are all new. Everything's new. So it's just a learning curve. But I spent a lot of this week finishing up kind of the drum line. The drum line should be ready to go now. We're waiting on the thing that makes it a quint instead of a quad. The little drum in the middle. Those heads aren't in yet, but everything else is pretty much set and ready to go. I got these new fancy little rim savers with the mallet holders on top. Those of you who if there's any alumni out there who are percussion. I remember the little plastic ones they'd break. These new ones are pretty hardcore. They're much nicer. So got that all done. Yeah, it was a very productive week just to get stuff ready. The stuff people don't think of when you think of, oh, we gotta get ready for marching band. But there's all this behind the scenes stuff that's got to get done. So I got a lot of that done this week. I got reminded that my mom's still watching. Hey, Mom. She texted me after last week asking me about my Weezer shirt. So it's good times. What else has gone on this? Oh, so here again, the thing that I'm going to bring up, the old boop. It's hard to read that probably. Let's go. Boom. Okay. So look at that. My total miles are down, mostly because it rained Wednesday morning. So I had to run instead of bike. It's supposed to be an easy day that day, so I did 2.21. So that's mostly why that's down, and a little less here, you could see, and a little less here. Nothing major, but then I upped my long run this morning was 7.37. So I'm feeling this one. My calves today. So I don't know. I need to find a different, maybe. I mean, the strength training thing I was doing was working, but I'm wondering if now that I'm increasing the length, I need to change something. I don't know. I need to look into it. They don't hurt. It's just they're tingly. You know what I mean? That's all. So those of you familiar with Denison, I started my house and I know I told you this before, but I changed it a little bit. I'm trying to get it so I'm going to obviously have to go 2 laps around Yellow Smoke. That's where this is headed. So I'm trying to add, right? So before I was adding outside of Yellow Smoke, I would do a little lap in my neighborhood and then go to Yellow Smoke. So I'm trying to reconfigure so the adding on is in Yellow Smoke, not in my neighborhood. So now I go straight. I run to Yellow Smoke from my house from Fort Purdy. I do a full lap and then I go back to the dam. So if you picture that trip, that trail around Yellow Smoke, I go clockwise, and then once I get back to the shelter, I keep going, go back to the dam, and then back to the shelter. So then I hope next time I go maybe to the little bridge after the dam. Just that's how I'm going to keep adding on now, because like I said, eventually this is headed towards 2 full laps, and I'm not gonna lie to you. This morning was the first morning I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Man, I was wearing out. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not seriously doubting it. But this morning was the first morning I was like, oof. And then it really gets to me. And this is I know I talked a lot. I talked to you guys a lot about like perseverance, and have to test. Like, this is me trying to follow my own thing, right? Like, so I look at this training routine I've got, and I'm in week, what is it? I mean, I've done good. I'm in week 6, lots of green, but oh my goodness, look how far I have left to go. It's a lot, but it's good for me. It's good for me because you guys doing All-State right now. This is what I'm preaching to you. I'm like, it's perseverance. It's one step at a time. You can do it, and you're going to get to the end. You're going to be proud of yourself, and that's what I keep telling myself. Practice what you preach, right? That's what I have to do right now. So here's what else I've been doing lately. I got started reading a book. I told you a couple weeks ago, and I've stuck. I go on these phases where I'll read, and then I'll just not read for a while. And I'm stuck. I haven't read any more of these books. But I've been going back and rewatching things because I'm on a new podcast by Paul Scheer. He's got these 2 podcasts. One is How Did This Get Made? And it's garbage movies and making fun of it. And the other one is like good movies or critically acclaimed or popular movies and talking about, I'm a big movie guy. Like I'm a big movie buff. So I like listening to those. It's the same host doing both those podcasts, and he starts talking about Superman, like the OG 1978 Christopher Reeve Superman, and it got me thinking, when's the last time I like watched that whole movie? Like, you see it in spots on TV. So I made a point. I watched Superman. You know what? It's good. Like, it's got problems. Don't get me wrong, but it's a pretty good movie. Like, for a superhero movie, they do good, and I know we talk about Christopher Reeve being the ultimate Superman, kind of the one people like, especially my age, know. He really played that part well. Like the humble, like Clark Kent plus he's Superman. Like, he's got that aw shucks, but in an earnest way. I don't know. It aged okay. Like, it's fine. It's got problems. There's a big plot hole at the end, but it's a very, very watchable movie. 1978, the original Richard Donner Superman. So now I'm watching Superman 2 because they filmed those together. Like, it was always meant, they always knew they were doing a sequel when they did Superman. So I'm watching that. And then I rewatched Captain America Brave New World last night. It did not hold up. Like, I remember watching it, and I told Mr. Becker, I was like, oh, that was fine. Like, I enjoyed it. And then I watched, on a second watch, guys, it's not a good movie. Like, it's a bad movie. I'm not saying bad as in it's not well constructed. Like, it's uneven, and the storytelling is and there's like, what? Like, and they keep referencing the first Hulk movie, which, oh my god, when's the last time anybody, even if you're an MCU fan, when's the last time you watched that Edward Norton? There were so many Hulk movies. Like, you gotta go, oh yeah, remember that character? And I like the actor who plays the Stearns guy. Like, he does a good job. Everything is in it. He is not good in this, and I don't think that's his fault. It's just sorry, I'm changing, Mr. Beckers. I know you sometimes watch this on Mondays. I told you I didn't mind Brave New World when we first watched it. On second watch, it's a terrible movie. I'm sorry. It's not well made. It's bad. Okay, that's what I've been up to. That's too much on that. Let's get on to updates. All right, here's your announcements, updates. First of all, let's talk about this week. We're entering our last 2 weeks of summer band. It's been a good summer program so far. Here's the last 2 weeks coming up. So this is the week we're on. Again, the only chances for lesson credits will be those of you in drumline, Monday and Wednesday. It's Leones and Rice every day. That's something new. Wanted to give it a shot. We got Jazz Fundamentals coming up on Monday and Wednesday also. We're going to do board games at 3 o'clock on Tuesday, August 5th. That is happening. And then leadership training is all day on the 8th. So those of you who are in leadership positions, that's our big day. That's the most important day. I tell you every year. Mr. Meyer and I talk about it, Mr. Becker. This is the most important day for marching band, is leadership training. What you get out of that day and how that day goes will determine how the whole season goes. I know it's a lot of pressure, and it's a lot of pressure on us, the adults, putting that together. But it's how we hold everything together is leadership. Without it, we don't have a program, guys. I can't. Mr. Meyer and Mr. Beckerson, I can't do a marching band of the size that we are without leadership. So looking forward to that day. It's always a good day because I learn a lot about where our leadership's going to be this year. Sometimes I'm impressed. Sometimes I'm like, oh, we got work to do. So let's see how Friday goes. So that's this week in summer band. Hey, I put a challenge out to you that I said by the time marching band camp starts, can we get a third of you to have already paid for your marching band shirt? And I got our first update last week. Now, by the time this is out, I'll probably have a new update, so this is old information already, but this is as of July 30th, we're at 25%. That's a quarter. I mean, it needs to be higher, but considering we haven't started camp yet, that's an encouraging number. The fact that we're starting at a quarter, and there's, like I said, by the time this gets out, I'll have another update. I am optimistic we're gonna smash that third that I wanted paid before camp starts. Leaders right now, I mean, the drum majors have half of them have already paid, but there's only 4 of them. But the section that leads the saxophones, they're almost half, 43%. You know who's behind them? Tubas and baritones, 40%. Like, good for you guys, tubas and baritones. There must be a disconnect because the trombones are way down. They're almost the very bottom. They're at 12%. Only sections below trombones are trumpets at 9%. And mellophones, 0. There's only 4 of them, so they could move up the rankings pretty fast. The rest, percussion, flutes, clarinets, you're all in that 25-30% range, which is fine. It's good. Let's not settle, though. Let's smash that. Let's get through it. Last thing I want to talk about is the website, because I know we had a lot of I sent an email out. It was actually this morning. It was yesterday for you guys if you're watching this on Sunday or on Monday. But I want to make sure I go through this because this can get confusing, especially those of you who are freshmen. So this is our website, right? So here's the Cheddar Up, and I talked about this last time. This is the one everybody needs. So if I click on this takes you to the marching band shirt. We're checking my internet connection over. Okay, this is not a good sign. Okay, there it goes. Everybody needs the shirt. Okay. If you don't have all black shoes and need to order shoes, you can do that here. If you're a freshman, don't have a marching band hat, you can do that here. But everybody needs the shirt, right? So that's the Cheddar Up. Now, the new website is this one, this ID Apparel Fall Web Store. And this is mostly... Your parents can get a marching band shirt. So when you go to the Cheddar Up and order a marching band shirt, you can order an extra marching band shirt if your mom wants one or your brothers want one. That's fine. That's not a big deal. But this is more for the fans, I guess, and any of you. Like, I'll order off this website. This has got our MMB, Modern Marching Band logo. You can get it in a crew neck and a hoodie, and this orchid color, you see down here, it says 6 colors. If you click on this, it shows you all the colors you can choose from. So don't just go off of don't go off of just here. There's 4 colors on this one. There's 7 colors on this one. There's a little quarter zip. I like this hat. I got this hat last year, and this is my favorite stocking cap. Then some ball caps. Those are MMB. And then here's a Monarch Band one. This is the logo we use, kind of everything. You see it in the background right now. This was Monarch Marching Band. These are just Monarch Band. So, again, 4 colors there, 5 colors there, 5 colors there. And then if there's youth apparel, that's the thing I like about this one. The idea apparel is you got small kids, you want to get some youth apparel. They've got that too. So there is going to be a game one, an Under Armour one. Some of you like to get the more expensive stuff, the Under Armour stuff. When that opens, it's almost ready. They're going to open it this week. I'll add that link below this one. You'll see a new link appear down here. And that's, again, those are not required. The ID Apparel one is not. So that's just for fun. Like I said, I'll order some things off there myself. My wife will get some. I know Mr. Becker and Mr. Meyer get a couple things off there. So That's the update on the web stores, and the website. Website's a good thing to bookmark because I put everything there, especially when it's marching band related. All right, we're off to. Hey, it was Dead Week, so I couldn't have any current people in, current students in. So I sat down with last year's drum majors since they're alumni. They'd come in during Dead Week. 3 of them. Nellie's, I think, off. Is she off in military land? I didn't hear back from her, so I don't know what she's up to. But I got Miranda, Isabel, and Maite came in. So here's thought number 1.
Thought number 1.
No. Okay, I'm going to be in and out of this frame because I don't like being this close to Miranda. So, hey, how's it going? I guess Dead Week, so I can't have real students here. So I got to have old people for this week. You qualify as old people now. Hey, what's up? You got to go in order. Tell me what's up. What you been up to?
You guys go first.
Miranda's going first.
Okay, so...
Stop. Did you say you got to think about what's up?
Yeah.
You guys are going for the Grant Olson record here. Go ahead.
Recently I've been just getting ready for college, packing up. I move in tomorrow, and...
All 3 of you in Iowa State?
Yeah. But yeah, I've just been packing, and yeah, it's been okay.
I started my summer by going to Europe with Mrs. Coster, and then
You're the third guest I've had that's been to
Yeah.
Mrs. Costa trip here. So I gotta ask you, what was your favorite part of the trip?
swimming
in the Mediterranean.
no, it was actually Germany. I just loved the atmosphere of Germany.
Which cities did you go to?
Munich and Heidelberg.
Did you go to the Olympic where the Olympic massacre in Munich there?
No.
You didn't visit that? No.
I don't think so.
That was one of my not.
Otherwise,
I hate to say it's one of my
forgot.
favorite things because it's about people getting killed. But okay. Okay, Maite.
I got my first job at the bake shop, so that's nice. Yeah, gotta wake up at 7:30 in the morning. Just been, doing college stuff, like Miranda said, making money, making bake.
Poor baby.
For real.
Yeah,
That's all it's been.
pretty much, just
Working.
college.
When you're moving in this week?
I am. I move in on Friday.
We moved
Like
in-
tomorrow. This is getting recorded on
Sorry.
Thursday.
Like
So by the
tomorrow.
time this gets put out there, you'll be gone.
Yeah, but I'll be
So
back
the world's
for
a
2
little
weeks.
bit. Oh, never mind.
I'll be back for 2 weeks, so...
Okay.
But my 10 I move in the 15th,
15th.
to audition for marching band.
Very good. Good luck.
I'll be there the
Thank you.
17th, so...
So why are you going and moving in, then coming back, and then going back again?
Because my move-in day is Friday, right? Tomorrow. And we have to have all our stuff in before... Because we're doing something with the
Is
floor.
this a science-bound thing?
No, it's my apartment thing. And then my parents...
Oh, you're off campus.
Yeah, my parents want me to come back for 2 weeks, and I don't know, I think we're gonna go on vacation or something.
Because your lease probably starts August 1st.
Yes.
That's tomorrow.
Yes. My lease does start
All making
August
sense.
1st.
Now it all makes sense. All right, give me, you got one leadership concept that you think will stick with you beyond high school. Who's gonna go first? Grant?
Me again?
I can do it first. So we were talking about this on the way here. I don't know the stages, but it's like the 4 stages of like generosity or something. Question mark. And like there's stage 1, you're being selfish. Stage 2.
It's maturity. It's
Whatever.
You said generosity. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know.
okay, got it.
Okay,
Continue.
so stage
It's the
2,
shopping cart thing.
You're being an individualistic, I think that's the word. And then stage 3, I don't know what the name of that one is.
Stuck with you real good.
It's okay. It's the thought that counts, okay? Like what he said. And then number 4 is generosity. And I guess it just reminds us that, as leaders or if you're just in your community, it's good to be generous, but it's also good to remind yourself that you don't always have to perform at such a high level. It's okay to have your down days. Like, don't be mean, but like it's okay. That's it.
Okay.
Am I going next?
Do you guys watch Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah.
Mr. Becker showed me episode 2 of the new season. He, Dr. Doofenshmirtz,
Yeah.
he's at the grocery store. You seen this?
I haven't.
He takes a shopping cart bag. He's like, "I'm evil, not a monster." Anyway, okay, I tried to get that off.
Clip it.
I tried to do that, but it's on Disney Plus. Do you guys ever try to clip anything off Disney Plus? Just a black screen.
said.
They've got some weird coding going on. Go ahead, Isabel.
Okay.
Do the iPad, and then the phone thing.
Yeah, I don't want to do this. Too much work.
Okay, I was gonna talk about role power versus relationship power, and what stuck with me is that relationship power, you have to be able to make the connection and build the trust so that like people like you're around will like actually follow you in what you say, but also as a person. And then like role power is obviously just more centralized about the like title that you're given, and usually the people around you will not follow you if you decide to go with role power.
Yeah, good.
Mine was, did we call it this servant leadership, right? Is that what we call it?
Yeah, servant leadership. Yeah,
Okay,
service
yeah.
leadership. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
we probably use both terms.
Yeah, okay. So mine is mostly about like meeting needs and like especially like I learned it a lot in band, meeting others needs as a drum major and a section leader is really important. And then now in the outside world, outside of school, I've been having to use it, especially with like coworkers and just people that I meet
Still
or
at
that I
Empire?
meet. Yeah, people that I meet, and it's I think it's really important because it builds respect, and then I've seen it where it's like you meet their needs and then they meet your needs.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that that's very very important.
Oh, look at you guys learn things. That's nice. So if the phrase "never let them take away your pride," what does that mean to you? Let's go reverse order.
Me? Okay. Never let them take away your pride. For me, it was on a deeper level because I did use it a lot my senior year, and to me it was like never let them take away your dignity and who you are, because if you let them take it away, you're not you anymore. And I think that it's really important to be proud of what you do and who you are.
Dignity is a little deeper, but it's 3 syllables. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue the same. But never take away your dignity. But it's actually gets more to the point than pride does. But yeah, good. All right, Isabel.
Never let them take away your pride means like to me it means don't let others step all over you and like create a different person than who you are. Like be proud of who you are, what you're in, all your accomplishments, and don't let anybody else step all over you and take those away.
All right. For me, never let them take your pride kind of means like you just do you regardless of what other people say or think. So, you know, if you say you want to become like an artist and people are like, oh, well, we just don't need those nowadays. Like, don't let anybody get in your head and just be who you want to be. So don't let anybody take away your passion for music, art, whatever you want to do. And yeah, just follow your dreams.
Do you know? Sidebar. There are 40. So I know this because it's my job, but 40 open music positions in the state of Iowa in schools that aren't going to get filled. And so my wife was asking me, why? How did we get here? And I said, it goes back to we're now reaping what we sow. When I say we, I mean the school system and the state. We have been pushing STEM on kids for 10 years now. And now we're going, why are there no teachers, especially in the arts? Well, I don't know. We bullied them all into going into STEM. STEM's important. Don't get me wrong. We need it.
Yeah.
It's very important. But I have seen so many kids get pushed into STEM who don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? So, good point. There, I went on my little side political rant. All right, here we go. Oh wait, I have your upcoming school year. What do you got? Give me one thing you're looking forward to this fall. Isabel, I'll make you go first this time.
Marching band,
If you make it.
if I make it. Fingers crossed.
Mine is I signed up for this program at Iowa State. It's the Jardine Leadership. It's for business students, and it's a whole year program, and it's online. And instead of going to your employers and going, oh, I worked at a Hy-Vee, you can get your certificate and be like, oh yeah, I have these leadership skills, ethics skills, and other skills. So I'm really excited to start that.
I'd be curious how much of that overlaps with
Yeah.
this. Okay, my take.
Kind of like Isabel. If I make it, maybe not, probably not. But
No,
I'm excited for like the band stuff. But I'm also excited because I am taking an ASL class, so I am interested to learn how to do that.
That's cool. Do you know any? Like, you know the alphabet or?
I
Just
know
the
I do my
alphabet?
name.
Do you know? Oh yeah.
A-I-T-E.
You know the whole. You don't know the whole alphabet.
I did, but then I lost it because I didn't practice
okay.
it. So
That's the only thing I know is the alphabet. That
Yeah.
and
I get to do your
Hi.
name. What?
Is high?
My name.
I also
Yeah.
know bye.
Someone
That's not
fact
funny.
check that.
That's not funny. Okay, here we go. 10 questions. So I think I lost track last week. It was the first week I lost track. And we had 3 people in here to keep track and no one did. All right, 10 questions. We're going to...
Okay.
Who's going to go first?
My
We're gonna
turn has to go first.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Don't
in line
overthink it.
this way.
And then we'll go this way.
What quote resonates with you? Why is there a tough one right off the bat? What quote resonates with you?
Wait, this was my senior quote. Quote? Oh my gosh, wait.
Maybe before you learn sign language, you should learn verbal language.
I'm gonna be basic. Never let them take away your pride.
It's
No, I was
okay.
gonna
You
say
can.
that.
Hey,
just can't
if
think
that's
of
what
one.
resonates with you, you
I
can
can't
say
think
it.
of
Isabel, go.
I think this was our senior, like the senior class motto was, what was it? I don't even know what it was called.
Obviously resonated with
It
you.
was
Like-
something about never let anyone tell you what you can
Like,
be or something like
Always
that.
be yourself.
Yeah.
So it's basically the same
Yeah.
thing. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Any of the Dr. Seuss ones, especially the one all the places you'll go, any of the quotes in there or whatever.
Any Dr. Seuss quote? Like,
Yeah.
I will not eat them, Sam?
Oh my goodness.
All right, number 2. What is your best? What
What
is
is
your
that?
best remote work? You guys, that doesn't even apply.
Huh?
Forget that happened. This is for like workplace.
What-
like
what
okay.
the title?
What would the title of your autobiography be?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh,
No.
any of you? You don't have to go in order.
You should go next.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Isabel Jepson. That's it.
That's.
Okay.
Look up at the stars and dream big. Long
Okay.
title. but-
I half expect you to say same. Like yours is going to be Isabel Jepson. 3. Sour Patch Kids or Swedish Fish
Swedish Fish.
Sour Patch Kids.
Probably Sour Patch.
for the win. All right. 4. Morning, noon, or night.
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 5. First memory that comes to mind when you hear the word shoe.
The first memory that comes to mind is when Cooper Gellison took my shoe during play practice this year and put it on a fire alarm outside of the FAC.
Mine is when I was in Mexico and we went to a circus and they turned off all the lights and then when they turned them back on there was a clown grabbing my shoes.
Oh, that's
Oh my gosh.
No, I hate when people grab my feet.
Mine's when, you know, Christopher Rangel?
Yeah.
When his
Did you just say? Can we just stop for a second?
Someone
Did
clip
you
that.
just ask? Do you know Christopher Rangel?
It's supposed to be like a lead-up question, okay?
Go ahead.
So wasn't it his shoe?
Tell me of his Christopher
Wasn't his
Rangel.
shoe?
Well, do you know when his shoe was stolen and put on that top of
Yes.
the car? Yeah, that's what I thought of.
Is it 6?
Yeah.
What dish do you cook best?
It's pretty basic, but whenever I want breakfast or I'm just hungry, I always make huevos a la mexicana. So it's basically eggs with tomatoes, jalapenos, onions. Pretty simple to make, but
It's an omelet.
No, it's
No.
like scrambled eggs.
it's like scrambled eggs. But
Oh, it's a scrambled omelet. Go on.
I guess.
Okay. I would say pineapple upside down cake because I made that yesterday.
Any Mexican food. I can do tamales, I can do anything.
I think it's a 7. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Back to Germany. I loved it there so much. I want to go back.
I'd go to Greece.
Go to Japan.
That's a very varied variety of answers. We're at 8. What is the song you hear most often?
Like that we like listening
Anxiety.
to.
Doesn't.
The song you hear.
Anxiety is always on the radio, and I always have to
It
turn it.
is constantly on the radio.
Why
It
do
gives
you-
me anxiety.
Why do you
No,
guys listen
literally.
to it with the radio?
Because my car is old. I don't got no Bluetooth.
Get the little plug in with the
Dude,
little
I
bag.
never connected.
You know who I'm sick of hearing on the radio?
Who?
I can't stand Sabrina Carpenter.
I was
I'm
really just
sorry.
gonna
I just can't. I can't do it. I'm fine if you like her, but I can't stand it. 9. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
When you're rushed or when you're not rushed.
A
I
good,
swear.
a good 15.
If I'm rushed, like this morning, 5 minutes. But if I'm not, usually 10 to 15.
Yeah, I woke up late to work today and I dressed up like really, really fast.
Go with
But
Dolce.
usually, if I'm doing like a whole like proper my hair down stuff, it takes like 20, 30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie.
Is this 10? This the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you name a baby goat ranch?
Baby Billies.
Ooh, I would name it Mini Baba. Baba.
Isn't it Baba like sheep?
Yeah. Like, well, then
The
those
goats do that too. They go.
That's what I would name it.
They got the weird eyes. You ever look at goat eyes?
Yeah,
They're like
creepy.
slit sideways. They like
They're
freak you
creepy.
out. All right, I think that was it. Okay, hey, good job. You survived, and you did better than Grant. So that's the important thing. Maite barely did great.
Whoa.
All right, here's thought number 2.
Thought number 2.
All right, thought number 2 is it's not going to be a silly one today because it's something that you talk to me, it bothers me, and so I'm going to get on my podium here and preach a little bit. Here, you guys are in high school. I look back on my high school time. I don't have regrets. Like, I had a great time. I learned a lot. I made a lot of friends. I was involved in activities and did a lot of really cool things. I have a head full of memories from high school that are good. I got a couple college classes in because I could, but I didn't obsess over them. I really enjoyed high school. Now, I'm not saying those are my glory days. Like, college was better. You get an adult, even better. Like, I'm not looking back in high school going, oh, those were the good old days. But I do look back and go, I had a good education and was heavily involved. And a lot of that goes back to the older I get, the more I realize my mom driving me to jazz band. Our middle school we live in the country and we live in a district that was giant geographically. So my mom driving me to middle school jazz band. I remember that in the mornings out in this middle school's in the middle of nowhere. Stuff like that. Like, I don't know that I appreciate as much until I got older and started teaching and be like, oh yeah, someone's got to take these kids to jazz band in the morning. So I supportive parents who were behind activities I wanted to do. A school district that let me be in activities, and a time when college classes were nice, but they weren't obsessed over. You see where I'm going with this. I'm very concerned about our obsession with college class offerings in high school. I think it's a good opportunity. You should take advantage of it if you can. But those of you guys look at your schedule and, if you got to make decisions on things like, okay, I can take this online college class, which I'm sorry, and someone can come at me. Those are garbage classes. They're garbage. I'm going to maybe get in trouble saying this. Those are ways for community colleges to get money from the public schools. Period. Full stop. They're garbage. If you got a chance, you're like, I can take this or I can take an art class. Take the art class. Trust me on this one. I'm going to promise you that art class is much more worth your time. I know what you're saying, like, oh, I can get college credit. Yeah, you sure can. Those college credits don't matter. Sometimes they won't transfer. If they do, they transfer as generic electives that you don't really need. These are the dirty secrets I don't tell you, right? So, guys, you don't get a chance to take that art class later. You aren't. Okay? And is it a little self-serving? Sure. I mean, I teach an elective, but I'm pretty you guys are in band. Like, the people listening to this, I don't have to tell you. I'm not trying to convince you to be in band, but I'm saying go take the art class. Go take the culinary arts class. Man, I walked by that home ec, used to be called the home ec room, and they have gutted it. It is going to be pretty cool. Like, take the culinary arts class. Don't take these stupid online college classes. I know what you're thinking, but I can go home. Do yourself a favor. Do future you a favor. Take the other classes. You ain't gonna get a chance to do it ever again. Okay? I'm gonna get off my podium now. I'll stop preaching, but I'm very passionate about that. You guys have opportunities in high school to do pretty cool things, and some of you are not taking advantage of it. Take advantage of it. There, get off my lawn. It's my old man speech. All right, Dead Week's over. We're back at it, and looking forward to see everybody again this week. And next week's the big week. Marching band camp. Here it comes, whether you're ready for it or not. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.